You guys got any question for me?
How's that been going? Shuffling Garoppolo in, Lance out, kind of every other play?
Well, that's just something that we've been doing lately, just for guys to get used to it, just to keep our options open for the season and defenses and opponents and plays and whatever. So it's it's great work getting the quarterbacks working with various centers. That's very important in terms of ball handling. So it's been fun. I think the guys have enjoyed it as well. All right, cool. We good?
It was noted that Sean Coleman hadn't played, in a regular season game in a long time, matter of 3 or 4 years.
Yep.
How is he? I mean, have you seen a progression from him since camp started?
Absolutely. He's you don't know where guys are at when you're away from him for very long, and really that's kind of like an issue that all coaches have. You get very stressed out how they're going to be, and he's done a great job really working into football shape, and he's doing great things and continuing to progress, which is all we ask for really all of our players.
What do you see out of Trey Sermon and how he's done the last couple of weeks?
Well, he was hurt, so that was unfortunate, the timing of it. But this week specifically, we've been very encouraged with some of the coaching points that we've been giving him. It's an adjustment for a running back, any ball carrier in the NFL. The speed is just so different, and the holes are different, and you can't stop and start as much. So we've been coaching him up on, and Coach Turner's done an outstanding job at pushing him like he does with all the young guys. And this week specifically, I think his teammates have really noticed. He's been very deliberate and forceful, and it's been very encouraging this week.
Your guys have talked about one of the big adjustments getting here is learning all the pre-snap stuff you guys have and what that puts on their plate. For you as a coach, what are the keys to kind of helping them through that process, just knowing that's an additional thing that a lot of them maybe haven't done before?
Reps, and you don't hold back early. It's something, one of the things we've been fortunate with is we've been, even though it's not always great to get fired in coaching and having different jobs, the opportunity it presents is you learn, okay, how do you best install your system so that it's ready for the regular season. So specifically with us, we start motioning and doing all pre-snap stuff from day one. So trying to attempt to make it become who we are. So it is an afterthought. Guys get used to lengthy play calls, various motions, and et cetera, et cetera.
How often do you see maybe, especially for rookies, mistakes coming from that?
Oh yeah, a lot. And so you really have to be disciplined. Again, we've been fortunate to have trial and error in various organizations, and the key is that you don't quit. And that's the one thing that we've really learned in the process is that you just because they're messing up a motion doesn't mean you stop motioning. So we continue to try that. Just like cadence, you were having cadence issues at the beginning of camp. We kept using it because we needed to, and we're working through it, and we're much better than we were the last time we talked. And so you just don't really take the foot off the gas in that regard.
In what ways did 2012 with Robert do you guys, did you learn a lot from that experience just in terms of getting a rookie quarterback up to speed and sort of creating a specialized version of an offense for him?
Oh, for sure. It really shaped a lot of our careers in that regard because we did learn so much. What was unique is Kyle and Coach Shanahan, we didn't have anybody really on our staff that had experience with any of that stuff. So we really, as a staff, had to kind of really piece it together and learn for ourselves, which is the most powerful way to learn. It really changed the way you look at defensive schemes in general, and it's not just manifesting itself this year. That's been our whole career. It kind of opens your mind to how 11 men have to play defense and gap soundness and all sorts of things.
You feel a lot more prepared, or I guess in a better spot to work with somebody like Trey with implementing that type of stuff.
Yeah, you feel better prepared to.
Sorry, looked like it was a blow down on you. Sorry.
Don't worry, I'm a big dude. It won't faze me. realistically, like we wouldn't be the same coaches we are now at all, and with a lot of different schemes that we do. Again, not just this year, but in years previous. So it's been very beneficial, and I don't think whatever product we put out last year, this year, the next year, moving forward, it wouldn't be the same without those years in Washington.
Kyle has said both quarterbacks will play this year. We've seen that in practice. Most teams play one quarterback.
Yeah.
What are the benefits of playing two?
Well, most teams don't have two good quarterbacks, and so the benefit is you can really do with players things that they're really good at, and you can, as long as you have the right unit that's willing to work together, which we do, the right organization, the right people, where it's all about the 49ers winning football games. You just really try to problem solve what's the best way, and it's literally that simple. And so the benefits to us is really that we can utilize skill sets from everyone and do it in a manner that everyone can cohesively play together.
Have you ever been in a situation like this, and do you worry about splitting a locker room or anything? Do you talk about that?
Well,
Preventing that?
that's interesting because I could see how that would potentially be a situation at other places. Again, this is from top to bottom. Really, that's not really a concern at all in the 49ers organization because of the leadership and because of the players that we have in the locker room. Everyone really is, from our team meetings to our practice, everyone is so focused on just trying to do whatever it takes to win, understanding that when you win, personal validations and successes happen to everyone. So that common goal has really insulated us from anything. I haven't, to be honest, I haven't heard really anybody's opinion on X, Y, or Z in that regard because no one really cares. Everyone trusts that their intentions are right, and we're just trying to do the best thing for the 49ers to win and working forward in that regard.
Jimmy, how do you balance, wanting to use Trey's running ability and also, protecting him long term?
You try to teach him how to play football well. It's kind of that for every position, really. Like, if you're carrying the ball, you have to know how to protect yourself, and if he carries the ball, he's going to have to know how to protect himself. That's different from position to position. We tell linemen to, if they have the ball in their hands, to get low and dive because people are going to cut them. That's very different than a running back, very different than a receiver. So really all of it is you're just coaching situations, and quarterbacks have the ball in their hands literally every play. So you have to coach them when you're running the football the same as when you're passing the football, how to protect yourself.
Can he slide? Have you ever seen him slide?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen him throw, slide, dive. I think it's all we've had experience with quarterbacks and their various commitment to diving or sliding. Really, you're just trying to take advantage of space while keeping yourself out of harm's way. And so each and every play is different. I'm sure there'll be situations where he slides, situations that he dives. Might happen this Sunday. Hopefully it will.
You basically go a whole camp going up against the defense in team drills without Bosa, without Ford.
Mm-hmm.
What's it like when they drop Bosa and Ford in the team drill?
Yeah, it's a very conflicting feeling because you're excited and it's also making your life miserable. So like you have to keep the common goal in mind where, hey, good defense is great for us, but as coaches, you're trying in the practice to do well, but really when you sit back in the meeting room and you're watching the players play, if it's a really good player beating you, at least you feel better about that. You definitely could feel it in the last couple days, and I'm very excited for our team because of that.
Jimmy said that he talked to Drew Brees about what it was like to share snaps with another quarterback. Did you do any of the same thing in the offseason? Talk to other coaches who've dealt with it, and what the pitfalls are, what the challenges are, that sort of thing?
No, not. I didn't specifically. Really, the mantra of that we've always operated by is, okay, what makes the most sense for the team. I know Kyle takes that super serious. He is takes the responsibility of making the proper decisions for the team paramount. And so really, I wouldn't say that you're reaching out. You watch it and you think through it, and then you try to apply your best foot forward in that avenue, really.
Thank you, Mike.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Mm-hmm.